Thousands of Twin City nurses say they will go on strike on June 19th. The walkout at 5 Alina hospitals is scheduled to last a week.
The main disagreements are over health insurance, staffing levels, and workplace safety. So do strikes work? Jennifer Mayerle answers that good question.
Go home, scams!
People picketing when bargaining breaks down has happened for decades.
Is it more the threat of a strike or an actual strike that makes things happen?
It's both.
John Budd is the director of the Center for Human Resources and Labor Studies at the Carlson School of Management at the U.
Ideally, it's just the threat of a strike. And ideally, it's the losses that both sides will potentially experience during a strike that keeps them negotiating.
In 2010, 12,000 nurses threatened to strike, only to come back to the table a day after the walkout.
Do strikes work?
They can. It's risky. It's costly for both sides.
Talk these people not to cross a picket line.
10 years ago, Northwest Airlines mechanics went on strike for 15 months. The airline hired permanent replacement mechanics after it started.
That was a failure on the union side. That was one small group. It was only the mechanics, and they were unable to shut down the airline.
Earlier this year, janitors walked off the job in hopes of higher wages.
Every strike is a little bit different. Some strikes are geared more towards the public relations side of things, so they're trying to generate public support. Other strikes are very focused on inflicting economic pain on the employer.
Attorney John Nessie negotiated on behalf of the cleaning companies.
It was a very short strike that was directed at generating publicity.
Union leaders said the agreement gave janitors their largest wage increase in decades.
John Budd told Jennifer less than 1% of negotiations end in strikes, and he says that no one really wins. Each side loses something. To determine if the strike was a success is which side got closer to their goal. If you have a good question for us, please email it by going to WCCO.com/links.